Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. I give y'all a little bit of time to tune in. Next, what's going on, baby? First things first, though. Top of the morning to everybody. Hope everybody's having a blessed and productive Monday so far. Hopefully, everybody enjoyed their weekend. Hopefully, everybody was safe and sound. For those who were a little bit under the weather, hopefully you feel a little bit better. Praying hands to those who need it, definitely. Um, Appreciate those who tuned in for yesterday morning's live. Um, I was supposed to go live last night, but the topic of discussion I couldn't even really. I'm not gonna lie to you, I just couldn't do it. Only because I think I was too angry to a point where it would have just went left. So, but that's just how adamant I am about certain things. Anita, what's going on, baby? I got a question for some people. If you've seen somebody's, you know somebody, right? You know they kids and all. Now, if you know they kids is out here doing something, do you go tell the parent or do you just mind your business? I asked that because I had found something out yesterday. Well, I found something out last night, and it come to find out it was close to home. So I got a question too. What's up with y'all dudes trying to run down on elderly folks doing the things that y'all doing? This whole weekend has been kind of like it's been a good one, but you've been hearing some real weird, foul stuff, man. I really want to know what the hell is on your minds. Heard about an 80-year-old being sexually attacked by a young man. Like, what's wrong with y'all niggas, man? What's wrong with y'all? Ryder, what's going on, bro? I see you in there. I mean, what's wrong with some of y'all men? I can't even call y'all men because if you going that deep, something's disturbingly wrong with you. And then look, that situation, how much you want to bet they going to tie that? They going to tie that to mental health issues or mental disturbances. It seems like every time a situation like that happens, when an adult is getting attacked or sexually attacked, it always seemed to be the person is crazy. The person had mental issues forever. Okay, so if they be having problems with whatever, like why is he still going through the system? Why are they still getting out the system? Questions, man. Like that shit threw me off to this weekend. I was trying to remember exactly where it was at, but they said an 80-year-old woman was approached and attacked by a young man. And I'm like, what? Like, what is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with some of y'all doing that? See, I feel when you got people like that running around, I don't care what the ethnicity is. If you run around doing shit like that, you deserve to get locked up or worse. I'm sorry. I'm not going to just say, oh, if you got mental health, you should get no. Because some people actually really can't control themselves. So this is why they need those meds. But you got others that know what the fuck they doing. And again, no man, I don't give a damn what influence you under. Should not be attacking no elderly people, period. Like, what's wrong with y'all, man? That would be like somebody attacking your mother, attacking your grandmother. How would you feel about that? Ryder, that's the whole fact. Oh, shoot, the other riders is in here. What's going on, baby? Definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in for this little morning chat. Um, I still do plan on doing an open panel tonight. I do got it set for 9:30, but in the event I have to change something and take the whole stream down, y'all know why. But it'll be back up. Um, that's something that really needs to be attacked, man. When you see people doing all sorts of fuckery that you know they ain't supposed to be doing, you gotta stop that shit. That's why I asked the question. Now, this other situation, this young boy tried to rob somebody's home health aide. But my thing is, dumbass, you near a train station and you got mad cameras on you. What are you doing? And plus, she took a picture, so it's not like you was just gonna get away and that was it. It's time for some of y'all to stop plaguing and trying to prey on people, because not everybody's a weak person. You gonna mess around, you gonna run on the right person, they might stab your ass, they might actually kill you, and then what? Now we got 2 lives lost because you want to be an asshole instead of just minding your business and going to do something with yourself. What's wrong with y'all, man? Juice, what's going on, baby? Nah, because it was 2 different situations, but it's just like it's sad because in all instances you're attacking females. What the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas? So this is what we doing. We running around. We abusing the elderly. We doing that. We robbing people that we know was hard working 9 to 5 people. This is what we doing. Come on. And that shit made me so upset. That's why I asked the question. If you know somebody, especially if they are under age, you right on that, Ryder. They under the age, yeah, you telling them. But then guess what? How do you deal with a situation when you got people that don't want to hear what's going on with their kids? Should you just leave that situation alone and let them find out the hard way? Juice, I know you all early in the morning. I know. Appreciate you, Nets. Oh, shoot. I know I smelled 702 in here now. What's going on, Wendy? Happy Monday to everybody that pulled in. It was like I had to catch myself because I think that was the angriest I've been in life. I got so damn angry. I think I fucked my pinky up, yo. I punched the shit out this damn wall. And I was home. I wasn't at work when I did it. So I think I fucked my hand up for real a little bit, but it is what it is. This is how you know I be dead ass. Like I hate shit like that. Ricky Ticky, what's going on? Juice, you already know the vibe. It's early in the morning. I mean, come on. I mean, and I'm gonna say this as clear as I could possibly say it. Some of you quote unquote men out there should have enough respect. You do have mothers and grandmothers and aunts. Now, what would you have done if somebody ran down on your aunt or your mother? You'd have been trying to go all the way off, right? So how you think somebody else is supposed to feel? It's like y'all don't think before y'all do things, man. That is the prime example why it's always the repeated cycles too. People just do before they think. Think before you do, fool. Shit don't make no damn sense. So you was gonna try to rob somebody who was on their way to working for what? Now, what if you'd have got away with that shit? And then you come to find out it wasn't nothing of importance in that bag. You're gonna feel stupid because you just committed a crime and you better hope that that person ain't fucking say, oh, well, he got my bag, he got this. It's crazy, man. Yes, I do. Especially when I'm off work. Yes, I do. That's why it's called the wake and bake. But appreciate you for tuning in. Oh shit. I couldn't catch myself last night. I'm dead ass. I thought I was going to the hospital last night. That's how bad my hand fucked up. I punched the shit out that damn wall. You shouldn't be stealing that oil, Ricky, but guess what? I can't tell you what to do. Just know all of that does come with a consequence. Any type of thievery, it comes with a consequence. Marley, my purge partner, what's going on, baby? I always felt like this, period. Any type of robbery, I don't care what it is, it does come with a consequence. It does. Because now when it's the shoe on the other foot, your ass might be getting robbed or your ass could possibly get killed. You got to think before you do things again. Wait a minute. Wait, let me ask this question real quick. Ricky Ticky, you just came in here, right? Now you know I'm going to ask you if you're a boy or a girl, and I feel you a troll, but I could be wrong. So let me just make sure this ain't what it is, because I'm about to get back on with my lesson. I just looked in the chat and seen something that just looked. You already know what time it is, Juice, just in case. That's anybody. I know what it is. Nah, I know, Ryder, but no. The person that attacked that lady, he literally is on paper as having multiple run-ins with the law, son. As far as he's always in the fucking the G building, bro. Those type of people, what I said before, need to be housed in asylums because they obviously can't be in society. They can't. Now the ones that can function, that really know what the fuck they doing, they karma comes right along. I don't think it's fucking funny at all to have to worry about somebody possibly being robbed. And honestly, we ain't for that shit over here neither. And honestly, by you even saying something like that, which I feel was a troll move, I'm gonna just leave it be. Because I'm that much of a good move this morning. Compared to yesterday, I probably would have let you have it. But I'm good today. You know, because again, you have some who really suffer and cannot be in society because they they mindset is way off. You know. Nah, you good. You good, Juice. Look, we all lifted. I'm just saying it was two separate situations that happened, but one of them was not too far from my area. Lady almost got robbed by a young boy, and she on her way to work, but she had caught a picture of him trying to like accost her. Now she said she'd had that knife, she would have probably poked him, which would have been a bad thing because then look, she'd have been going to jail and they'd have been looking at her funny, but she's defending herself because no man should be approaching no woman that's on their way to work or wherever they on their way to. That's why I said, what's up with some of y'all clown ass niggas running around on these females like that? Well, how about somebody run down your mother, your grandmother, your aunts and them? See how you feel about that. You wouldn't feel that way. You'll be ready to fucking fight. You'll be trying to get everybody up. Yo, son, we about to go to war, son. These niggas is over here trying to. But when y'all doing shit, oh, you know people that's doing shit, you won't fucking say nothing. Now, it took one dude to say, what the fuck you thought you was getting ready to do? That's why the boy ran off. But then guess what? He got chased in my hood. They caught his ass, but I'm just saying, like, stop doing dumb shit. You young fellas, it's time for you to stop with this notion that you could just run down on anybody. So what? You might have a weapon. Somebody might have a bigger weapon. Part of my thing tonight is going to tie into that. Part of my live tonight will tie with that situation too. I was thinking about something that happened a long time ago. I remember, and oh yeah, it's a public service announcement, so we're gonna get there today. I'm only attacking the youth that need to be attacked right now. And the reason why I say I'm attacking them is because they should wake the fuck up. Not talking about the good ones, talking about the ones that just refuse to listen to reason. Y'all think shit is a game, and then you're gonna be another casualty of war, or you're gonna be another motherfucker in the system. I'm sorry to say it like that. Some of y'all have to get yourselves together. I don't think you feel even comfortable enough running down on women, running down on people that are defenseless. But guess what? Some of y'all will learn that hard lesson if you don't pay attention to what's going on there. Because guess what? Some of these OGs and some of these elders, they're not going to tolerate your shit. And you're going to try to do something and they're going to let you have it. And then what? Now we got another broken family because you couldn't just control your fucking emotions and your feelings. You couldn't control that urge to just try to take something from somebody. You couldn't fucking just try to get somewhere and earn something. The shit is getting ridiculous out here, man. Now I can say I feel sorry for those who end up getting caught in the crossfire or just had nothing to do with nothing and got hit. That's a different story because again, sometimes it usually just be a wrong place, wrong time type of situation. But then again, you know, the gun violence and shit got to stop at some point. Niggas need to get back to that fighting for real. I'm going to be an advocate for that. Y'all niggas need to get back to fighting. The weapon should only come if you know it's a dire situation. If it ain't a dire situation, throw them hands up. But then again, half of y'all not going to throw their hands because half of y'all can't fight. And I can respect the ones, that even if they ain't the best fighters, they still going to fight. They ain't going to just sit there and let you do anything to them, and they ain't running. You know, and that's the truth right there. Life is full of nothing but choices. And you're supposed to make calculated choices. And not calculated choices for the bad. No. Do that shit for the good. And some of y'all gonna have to excuse me because I was worse than this last night. That's why I didn't go live. I just sat back. And I ain't gonna lie, I finally got a little tired. Your boy finally turning human now, so I had to just sleep off that anger. Because again, no man, no kid, no teen should be approaching any elderly folks on that type of time. You shouldn't be trying to rob them. You definitely shouldn't be trying to sexually assault them or none of that. What the hell is wrong with some of y'all? Like, what are y'all being taught in the background? What are y'all surrounded by that y'all just continuously try to do stupid shit? And some of it we already know. Those are just demons that was already set into place. So those you can't even fucking get rid of. Only way you could get rid of them is if they get gotten rid of by themselves. Or if somebody get rid of them. Like I feel that this situation I'm about to talk about, I felt that was a demon spirit living in that damn kid. Because if you try to go after an adult, he done already whooped your ass and told you to go on about your business, and you still kept trying to fight this man, but then you try to come back and kill him and he killed you, what does that say? Because I know if I done got my ass whooped twice by a whole grown man, I'm the one that's antagonizing him, I'm gonna chill the fuck out. But some of y'all just continuously do shit, and then some of y'all live in emotion, so it's like you gonna try to push that boundary. You try to get one up on the OG and he got one up on you. He wasn't stupid because he know dealing with some of y'all youngins, you're going to have a gun because most of y'all are too scared to just say, you know what, let me take this loss on the chin. I deserved it. That's punk coward shit. I want y'all to hear that. Damn shame. And it's sad that you got to literally sit here and have a discussion like this. But it's really a sad notion to think that you got kids out there even doing shit like this. I'm going to encourage some of y'all parents. And I'm going to encourage some of y'all peoples, period. Again, this is why it's hard to come together as a community because everybody's so divided. I don't care if you want to hear my mouth or not. If I know you personally and know your kid is doing some shit, I'm going to let you know it. Now, if you decide to attack the situation, that's on you. But I'm just going to tell you what I fucking seen and why I feel they need to not be in that direction, especially if I done seen people go down that path and not survive. No doubt, Anita. I hope you feel better. Sorry that I got you upset or something, but this is stuff that need to be talked about, you know. And last night I wanted to talk about it, but I was too, I couldn't even talk. I had a hope moment for real, like it was just too much because I'm sitting here thinking about two different situations that occurred. And this is like, what the hell? And these is young folks doing it now. It ain't like it's just the adults or some of these no, it's kids that's doing this shit that's pissing me off. You got parents. And some of y'all know y'all. I don't give a fuck if you in the street. You got parents. You got grandparents. You would want somebody running down on one of them. If y'all can answer that question, I shut the fuck up. I ain't gonna shut the fuck up though because that's a problem now. Too many people shutting the fuck up and they're just walking the other way. It's tired of that. Time to change that. Uncle L, what's going on, bro? And it's not even just lack of common sense, Anita. I get where you going, but it's a lack of everything. It's a lack of teaching. It's a lack of inspiration. It's a lack of everything. Some of y'all are so focused on just trying to get somewhere in life that you would just try to take anything from anybody. That's something sad. Nah, Juice, you good. You good. But I hope you feel better, Anita. I'll be back in here later tonight. See, I know some topics I speak about, some people probably might, it might trigger them, but it got to be spoken about. Oh, okay. Never mind. Well, Anita, do me a favor then. Bust the nurse in the head with the. I know you got one of them damn juice containers on your side. Bust him in the head with some ice. For me, baby. Juice, you already know. Even if you decide one day to pop up on the panel, you more than welcome. Like I said, I try to get everybody's views and opinion. It ain't just about me. But I feel some people ain't get the message yet. So some of these topics here, you're gonna have to discuss because we are seeing these every day. These are the problems that we can't ignore. These are the problems that we can't ignore. But some of y'all choose to ignore it. Okay. They don't want to get too crucial. Now it's a problem. Don't ignore it. Think about it. All last week was an up and down week. It was a crazy week. Some of these stories we heard were distractions, and others were stuff that we see on a daily, even when it's not being reported. And it's sad again that you have the youth that are doing, not all of y'all, but some of y'all are really doing the dumb shit like that. Your minds are sick. And it's sad, man. Juice, you already know how it is. Like I said, I don't force nobody to come up and do nothing. But when it's topics that you know, if I see y'all in here dropping some gems, pop up in here, drop some gems. Let the people hear your voice. You ain't got to cam up. Let your people hear your voice. That's what I do. I try to do that. That's the best way of bringing awareness, getting perspectives from everybody, male and females in here, period. And I do appreciate those who do be popping up because when it's topics like this, yeah, they always want to have something to bring to the table. That's how you build a better tomorrow. You gotta try to put everything on the table with the good people. Ryder, you too, but I ain't gonna mess with you because you said that a year ago. Yeah, don't worry, I've been counting it down, bro. You said that a year ago. One of these damn topics you was gonna pop up, but I ain't gonna. You know what? What I want you to do is breed that pit bull that you got and ship that shit to New York City so I can have an extra dog, man. Juice, look, it's up to you whenever you do decide to do it, sis. The only thing I can tell you is just be yourself. Even if you are nervous, hey, ain't nobody being judgmental over here. This is good, healthy talking conversation. That's why it's never hard for me to really talk to the people. This is shit I do on regular. Like me, I try to encourage everybody. Let me say this again to some who might get it twisted. I don't try to force or do anything. What I do is encourage. Now I know, Ryder. Like I said, listen. I tell all y'all, man. Listen, I don't rush for nothing. I don't force people to do nothing. It's up to you because I know sometimes with some people, when it's different topics of a certain nature, it hit close to home. I'm not that insensitive. I'm not. So I already know what it is. But like I told y'all before from Jump Street that have been riding. Doesn't matter what the conversation is. I'm for the conversation. And I was trying to be for that conversation last night, but I really couldn't. And I really couldn't only because again, it's problematic now to see that now you got gathered some of the teens and even some of the babies to just do things of a nature that you know they shouldn't be done. I don't know. It really does start from home, but damn, some things you can't tackle right then and there. I think some things was just already written to happen. That's just my spiritual take on it. I feel like some of this stuff was already not so much as scripted, but it was already written to happen. But everything else around that can be changed. Because again, holding people accountable for certain things, that shouldn't never left nobody's mind. You know, somebody kids out here, it's shit. And if they ain't gonna do nothing with their kids, the parents got to be held accountable, and the kids got to be held accountable because again, they came from the parents. So what are the parents doing that you are putting it on to the kids to do? Yo, Hustle, what's going on? See, there's multitudes of ways to attack this shit. And it saddens my heart, even for some of you youth that are out there on that type of time. If that elderly lady, oh man, 80 years old, bro, really? That is my question to some of y'all. So you're really ready to crash out all the distance and for what? Now I'm gonna ask a question too, because I think that need to be asked. Because some people might not know who they actual family members are not. Especially if you got two families that got big sides, right? What's the odds if you mess around, you're right, you want to be on stick up kid time, right? Right? You want to be on stick up kid time. And what happens if you end up robbing the wrong person and you come to find out that's your own family? What you gonna do then? Oh, let me up the ante. What happens if you rob that person that you didn't know was family and that person ended up killing your ass? Or possibly almost killing you? How what's the dynamics then? Questions that need to be asked. Hence why I said some of y'all need to stop doing what you don't. You claim you trying to rob for the greater good. Y'all all got that Robin Hood mentality. See, y'all done got that story misconstrued too. Yeah, he was stealing from the rich and giving to the poor. But he still had a bounty on his head. He still was an outlaw, whether you want to believe it or not, because he was still stealing. He's still robbing from people. That's still a crime, man. Not supposed to be stealing nothing from nobody. When they mean thou shalt not steal, I feel thou shalt not steal means on all accords, man. That's including stealing life and stealing joy and happiness from somebody's life or their family's life. I gotta finish looking up that situation about the elderly. She's 80 years old. You going to try to sexually attack her? Like, what's wrong with you? Make it make sense. And I feel somewhat that's that's a hit and miss, man. Facts, Juice. That's a problem right there. That will scar the family for life, man. And some people might not take that lying down. If they ain't getting the justice they feel they getting, they're gonna go get it themselves. I said some of y'all youth have to be mindful of what the hell you doing if you choosing this street life. Because it's obvious some of you are choosing this damn street life over just living life. You want to be an adult so badly, okay, show us the adult things to do then, if you feel it's that simple. I hit you with the damn mentality like my mom's hit me with. Oh, you think it's that easy? Yeah, I said something when I was young. And she caught it and said, well, you think it's that easy? All right, I want you to get up at 4 in the morning. I want you to do this. I want you to cook some breakfast. I want you to get up, go to work, do what you gotta do. Go do an 8-hour day, come home, whatever. And you see if it's gonna be easy. And she told me that young. Because I made it seem like it was easy to a degree. Like it's easy to be an adult. Oh, you really think it's easy? Okay, watch this. Yeah, I know, Juice. We've been speaking about that. Hence why I've been saying it and been fighting for that too. Get some of these places back open. Because some of these people obviously don't need to be on the streets. I'm sorry, even when it comes down to some of the youth. Because if they already got a bad mindset, bad background, and then it's mental health added on to that, it don't make no sense to try to just force medication on them. But then again, if you can't get no reason or logic out of them to try to snap out of it, you got to put them away. Sorry. Yo, Vision, what's going on, bro? Y'all just tuned in. Y'all already know, hit the like button. And if y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna finish trying to look up that situation because when I heard that, I almost threw my phone. Instead of throwing my phone, I just punched the fucking shit out this wall. Like I said, I think I fucked my hand up a little bit, but it ain't nothing new. I just go to show you when you hear certain things like that, you want to just punch something so hard in the face. And that's not an emotional standpoint. That's just the common logic. Like, why the fuck would you do that? And then you got people who are trying to blend in using mental health to try to get off of certain shit. That's not going to work. At some point, y'all going to get weaned out too. It's not hard really to decipher, at least for the smart people. It's not hard to decipher who really has mental health crisis that they can't get control of. And you got those who just faking the funk because they did something and they ain't trying to take accountability for what the fuck they did. And I'm sorry for sounding so raw, but this is how it is right now. The hood poet is telling you what it is right now. Some people just ain't going to try to take no accountability up and try to plead crazy. Try to see if I can get on with this. No, when you did something wrong, you're supposed to be accountable for it regardless. And even if you do have mental health, you still have to be held accountable because guess what? You still did something that's unjustifiable and it's irreversible. Like seriously. Everybody got to start looking at things from a grander scale, man, in a bigger picture. And these are the pictures that we need to really focus on. Yeah, no, I know that part too, Juice. But guess what? The ones that are functional, they'll tell you off the rip what it is. And then you can always look at them Prime example, the ones that are functional, if they are taking specific meds to keep certain whatever in intact, let them be off their meds for a couple days and see what happens. Again, my mom used to work with people on all of those type of mental aspects. Right? It was high functional, rather they was low function. It didn't matter. So I can tell you off the rip and from experience and from observation. You watch some of them off their meds, if they ain't got their meds for at least 2 days, some of them go off the meat rack. I'm telling you. Literally had to shake one up because he tried to attack my mom, was trying to give him his meds that he had finally got from 3 days. When I was like, what the hell? And even that's a problem. When you know these people are supposed to have their meds, whether it's daily, whether it's weekly, monthly, it doesn't matter. They should have their meds on deck, period. Especially those who are really dependent on it, because guess what? If everything else they try to do ain't working for them and they still be on snap time, guess what? That one thing might actually keep their ass calm. Gotta start really coming at all of these different angles. Because again, there's so many different angles. But some of this stuff you really don't want to see at all. Again, nobody should be trying to attack any of the elderly. Nobody should be attacking the youth nor the kids. There should be no attacks like that, period. But I'm glad I took that time to calm down because, again, I felt like I had a Punisher moment. Even some of you young adults that's doing that shit now, whether you have mental health crisis or not, y'all need to be held accountable for the stuff that you're doing. That's another way we gotta try to shape and form things, even if you're trying to build somewhere new. Because if you are trying to build somewhere new, guess what? You got to make sure you don't want the same type of problems happening in the community that's happening in the ones that you already came from. Am I right or wrong? Juice, I ain't messing with you early this morning. That was funny though. Yeah, let me find out you looked at my old thumbnail. The whole world needs to just smoke a blunt, but guess what? Some people can't even smoke weed. Man, just I gotta say again, prayers to those who went through a little bit of everything within the last week or two, especially crowds of that nature. Anybody that's found or even look like they about to attack elderly, if anybody sees that, that should be your duty to stop that right then and there. But you have some situations where it'll be a group of people and y'all just sit back randomly and let shit happen, even if you don't know what's fully going on. Some people are just being attacked because look, oh, this is a vulnerable moment. I could catch them, and it's all good. They ain't thinking. Sometimes it ain't going to be an easy situation. Cutthroat, what's going on, bro? It's not going to be an easy situation sometimes. And sometimes that situation you decide to do will be your last situation. don't blame you, Juice, because some people really are like that. Some people only smoke a little bit, or some, smoke heavy. But see, it's all a mental thing sometimes, and then sometimes people just know that that's not their thing. So see, that was a damn quote that I had to put there on my thumbnail that day because it is a funny thing. You would want to say that, but then again, we know that ain't the case. You already know, Les. Appreciate you, bro. Hopefully, everybody is enjoying their Monday morning. Back to hustle and bustle, basically. But yeah, I was really thrown off because it's really sad. You go after an 80-year-old. That really kind of turned my whole night off. Bad enough I was tired. And I really was going to do that live last night, but I just ran with it. We're going to go lay my ass down and regroup. I don't care what age you are. If you are attacking elderly people on any aspect of the game, you need to be held accountable. No, 80. 80-year-old woman. Try to attack an 80-year-old woman sexually. What's wrong with you? Then the other situation I was talking about, guy tried to just rob this lady going to work. Lady wasn't old, but he was still just like, how you just trying to cost the women? And I feel any of y'all quote unquote teens, young adults, anybody that's just attacking women that ain't doing nothing to them, y'all niggas deserve your ass whooped. I'm sorry. And that's on both ends, because you got some females doing fuck shit too. It ain't just the men, but it's crazy. Why I said it's time to elevate the game, man. And start attacking these issues for real. Give me 1 second. You need to be held accountable for that. Because there's no way you're gonna tell me you feel comfortable attacking anybody that's somewhat defenseless. Now again, what if that lady had a knife, or what if that lady had a gun and tucked your ass out, or almost tucked you out? How you felt then? You sitting up in the hospital, possibly bullets in your ass because you try to rob somebody at the wrong present time. Or if she didn't do something, what happens if somebody wasn't coming in and they see you looking funny or even look like you did something? Crazy, man. Stop trying to cause terror to people that you think are defenseless or harmless. Because you'll find out some people are really not harmless. Some people might already be prepared for the unexpected. So again, better be mindful of that. Some of y'all think everything is a golden opportunity. Guess what? It's not. Some of y'all think everything is a golden opportunity. Guess what? It's not. Some of y'all think everything is a golden opportunity. Guess what? It's not. Some of y'all think everything is a golden opportunity. Guess what? It's not. Some of y'all think everything is a golden opportunity. Guess what? It's not. Some of y'all think everything is a golden opportunity. Guess what? It's not. In the grand scheme of things, you honestly should be trying to do your best thing. Take that same energy, put it into yourself, and try to build something for a better future. I shouldn't have to rob, steal, kill, rape, do anything, pillage, do anything to my community just to try to come up in life. That ain't the way that shit works. Some of y'all think it works that way. It don't. Like some of the gun violence too. That's why I said we'll talk about this tonight. But some of this does take into tonight's lesson. See, this is the problem. Let's think about the kids, teens, shoot, even some of the young adults, or even the elderly who have lost their lives crossfires. Some people actually been home and bullets just coming through windows or going through walls. That ain't a good feeling at all. That's why I said it has to stop at some point. Get back to the fighting. Before guns even came into the equation, before it was even thought about being invented, you had your hands, you had your weapons. If you was going to war, you either had a sword, stick, something. It wasn't no gun. Some of y'all are cowards. You're going to continue to pick up the gun. It's quite adamant. And some people might take this a certain way, but hey, it is what it is. It's just logic. Some of y'all are cowards, and you're going to continue to go down that route of being a coward. Now, what I just said earlier about that situation a while back, another prime example. If you know you are presenting clear and present danger to some people are going to be prepared for the shit. I don't think it's just going to be all fun and games, because it's not. Cruising, what's going on? What's going on, baby? Juice, you know what? Some people are desensitized. Then you got those who are actually woke and still sit back and watch shit happen. I ain't gonna sit there and know if I see an elderly person getting attacked. Now I ain't letting that happen. Or if I feel it's gonna be something, I'm intervening. I know what you're doing. That's just me. Because that could be somebody trying to attack my grandmother. I'll kill somebody for that shit. No, I'm not taking that back. I ain't editing that part neither, because I'm a real person when it comes to those type of things. Told you I'm a different type of person on here. Not gonna be edited or holding back nothing. It's raw and uncut for real. Chill Will, what's going on, my guy? Cruising, you ain't never late though. You ain't late. I ain't been in like that. Just chiming in with the people. I know some of y'all was looking for me last night, but like I said, I just had to take that whole clear mental break because I really don't believe that shit. I'm gonna still delve into that part. There's a few other things I was hearing that I was just like, yo, it's sad. And even in those certain situations, you got people around just letting it happen. Like, where the morality at? Some of this can really be attacked for real. See, I could try to encourage people, but hey, that's still up to the person to make that decision. If I know I see something that's wrong, or if I know I could possibly stop a situation from going left, I'm gonna do what I can do. But I'm gonna play that shit smart too. Not just gonna jump in any random situation, but if it looked like it's one of them clear and present ones, and you know somebody done been looked at too long, or then it looked like somebody scheming forever, nah, you just gotta be on the court. And again, I would encourage some of y'all to get some help if you feel like you're gonna be that emotional where you gotta go get the gun. Go get you some help. Because I'm sorry, it's never been a tough notion to have a gun anyway, in my opinion. I'm that old school with it. I might be young, but I'm that old school at heart with it. I don't need to get no weapons. If I feel I gotta get one, you gotta go. That's it. But it ain't gonna never have to come down to that. Because again, I got a logical brain to say, you know what? I could do this, but then for what? That's tragedies going on two different households that don't need to happen. So always want to be in control of that. Yeah, it don't matter if you're attacking elderly women, elderly men on either accords. That won't matter. You got to be held accountable and you got to go. I don't care what age you are. You should know better. Juice, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a little bit of everything that influences them. I can tell you that right now. But some of it don't even be all of what you just mentioned. Sometimes it just be the background. It really all depends on the background because you might have some who they ain't always watching TV or listening to music, but they can still be in the midst of fuck shit and bringing it around the kids. Who put this up for fair use? Because I don't want to get no feedback on this shit neither. But this is just all in all, though. You got some people who really ain't in tune with what's going on. They just really in the world doing what they do. And if they got kids, guess what? It is the surroundings. Because these kids are surrounded by adults, whether it's their parents or not, and everything is almost the same thing. What you think they're gonna pick up on? And then you got some who can actually break the mold and actually do get away from all of the negative that's impacting them. Because if they really ain't trying to go down that route and they got their own set mind, they're gonna do it. But I feel all these kids who do need that help, they should get that opportunity. And if the parents ain't gonna be parents, then guess what? The parents need to either give up all rights or just let the main ones in the community who will do right by them raise them properly. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me, but I've always felt that adamant about that too. No way for y'all to say that is logical to want to personally or even physically attack people that you don't really need to do so to. 6'7", what's going on, my guy? What's going on, bro? Definitely appreciate everybody who has been tuning in. And I do appreciate those who had tuned in last night. Well, yesterday I did stick to my guns on the backup page. And you know how they always do. They hated on the first one, but I came back with a remix. It was a good day yesterday. And I honestly should have just kept the music going. But I don't know. I couldn't even, man, listen. After hearing those stories, I was just pissed off. And it's sad again because one is a teen and one is a whole damn adult. Like, what are y'all doing attacking women, period? What's wrong with y'all? Even those who attacking men as far as, come on, man. Some of y'all never got this shit, but you're going to get it today. Some of y'all will find yourself in Shit's Creek. I watched something that popped up on my feed this morning. And I want to also make this adamant to some degree. Some people, right, regardless of what, ain't going to want to be going back and forth with somebody. And some people are going to make an example out of you. Watched the situation. It was two dudes arguing, and it looked like it was arguing in a convenience store. So I said, all right, so I'm going to come outside then. So we're going to scrap. As soon as he even got out the door, he ran right back. The other dude ran back in. Yeah, he was talking crazy like you was either going to murk him or do something. And then look, that dude was ready for you, son. He was ready to clip your ass in front of everybody. Gotta be mindful of certain shit you present out there, man. I was getting crazy though, because I ain't gonna lie, at least homie didn't buck off, but still, like, gotta be mindful. Some niggas will be ready for you. You talking crazy like you really got it on you, or you really feel like you that nigga. Guess what? Somebody gonna be thinking, all right, see how much you really are. Cowboy, what's going on, bro? Don't you know no good, Rashidi? Black Runs Runs. That's what's up, my guy. But some of these cycles can end, and I do believe that. You know, and again, I think tonight another topic that is going to be kind of touchy because again, you have some people who is the gun violence has hit close to home. And even those as of recently, yes, they have gone through some sort of trauma. These are the type of topics that need to be talked about and tackled, and not from a media standpoint, just from the people themselves. And the panel will be open tonight for those who want to pop up, say, give whatever. You know, today was just mostly the session. You know, always got to give you out the morning sessions. I'll just look back in the chat, man. So I missed the days when we had to just choose out a skunk or chocolate to Facts. But even when you had some good ass Reggie, you was good money, bro. She said, I miss Reggie. And you know what's sad, Juice? It's still Reggie out there, but man, listen, only the older heads really be fucking with it. I was laughing one day, old head in my hood was like, yo, so who you be getting some weed from? And I'm like, you ain't gonna smoke that shit. You ain't gonna smoke it. Don't get it twisted. Some of these older cats are smoking that exotic, that Zaza. But then you got those, you're like, nah, you ain't gonna be busting my lungs open. Nah, give me some Reggie, man. It is rare. You're gonna catch some people who got it, but everybody else got that fucking exotic shit. Even the weed, elevated and upgraded. So yeah, you're gonna have certain spots that still got it, and you're gonna have certain people who might have it. Me out here, shit. I got maybe one person I think that got that. Other than that, everybody else got some exotics. So, but see, that good Reggie Miller was the, how you would say, the borderline going into exotics. That lime green, smell good, taste good. make you want to clip the blunt a little bit, look at it funny. That shit was good money. Damn, chill. That's messed up, son. Oh man. So my friend had something called Space Shuttle. Telling you all these new names, man. Got monkey breath, devil's piss, all this other shit. I'm like, what? Maybe I need to get into the weed field. That might be my next investments at some point. You know what? I'm gonna try to make. You know what? I know what I'm gonna do. I got something for all y'all. Yo, 6 foot. I don't blame you, bro. Shoot. I'm gonna make my own strand. I'm gonna make my own strand. And trust me, you only gonna need to smoke one out that day, because that one gonna have the potency of what I smoked throughout the day. I'm gonna call that shit OG violence. What's up? Nigga said call that shit down. Yeah, because some of these names be outrageous. You be like, what? Wait, you said what? Right now, you was stuck. I don't blame you, Riders. You're supposed to do what you got to do. Make sure you stay on deck, especially if that's your calm and your norm anyway. Yo, True, what's going on, baby? I hope you gave me a slice of birthday cake, man. Like, yeah, man, I got raspberry runts. Now, the minute I hear somebody say something about raspberry runts, we got a problem. So I'm gonna be like, what did you do? Yeah, they got another one called Alien OG. I'm like, what the hell? Y'all just coming up with any name. I got fabric soft from the OG. Watch this. Oh man. Where you got some that be too dark, some got dark and light. You be like, yo, what the hell? This is the same bud? Yeah, nigga. Grew just like that. Okay. Yeah. Dude got OG Skittles though. But see, you can't let that fool you need it, because some of that shit be looking good. But then when you hit it, that should be tasting like nothing. You gotta be mindful of what you get. Because sometimes you might get duped too. You know that. Bro, all in all though, I think tonight definitely gonna be a good topic of conversation though. I do encourage everybody to tune in tonight. Drop the link at some point. If y'all want to pop in tonight, y'all more than welcome again. But this type of topic need to be spoken on. Because I think that situation with the lady that happened at gunpoint. But luckily, still nothing. It's still sad though. What is going on in the world, man? And why is nobody really standing up on the things that should be standing up on? They said, remember tray bags. Hell yeah. She said nickel bags and tray bags. It brought it back for real. Get them 2 for $5s. Niggas say you got them 2 for $5s. Where we get those? That was old school for real though. Hell man, y'all bringing it back though. I'm crying though. But yeah, last night I had to catch it myself. So I think we need to get back to that again. Stand up not just as a village, but as a community and combat these problems that need to be combated. Nobody's going to keep going through that shit, man. We should be tired of say repeated history. Vintage, what's going on, baby? Happy Monday to you. Hope well, everybody having a happy Monday so far. I know some of y'all on the West Coast got that. I don't know if y'all got rain or if y'all got some good weather. Shit. Over here, it's beautiful outside. Slight little windiness to it, but it ain't cold. But it is annoying when you got construction dust and everything else flying in your face. So yeah. But that need to be attacked though, for real though. It should never be accepted at all, and it should never be overlooked either. Attacking the elderly, whether you think you got a clear advantage or not, that's not cool, and you need to be held accountable for that. It's the same way with you innocently killing a child. You got to be held accountable no matter what spectrum you're on. Got to be held accountable. And if you're not going to be held accountable, then the people around you need to be held accountable because these actions can't continue to happen. You said you got rain and snow, vintage. Damn. You got snow too, Juice? Wait, Juice, where you at, Juice? And you still getting snow in this April? Hold on. Yeah, yeah. It's crazy. Well, hopefully y'all don't need to be out in the snow. Oh, okay. Oh, see, so you good, Juice. It's just cold as shit over there where you at. I know. Well, don't worry. Your spring is about to be spring, hopefully. But I do feel like tonight's live is going to be a definite one. And for those who just tuned in, y'all already know. We'll be having an open panel discussion about it. And you're more than welcome to bring your prospects of any kind, whether they good ideas or not, to the forefront. Because again, that's the part of building. It's the part of attacking the things that need to be attacked. We know some things ain't always going to get a yes on the draw board, but you're still throwing everything out there that you need to, again, because this is valuable stuff that people need to hear. In order to combat something like gun violence, everybody got to come together as a collective. Your word, what's going on, bro? I ain't gonna lie, I think I feel way better than I did yesterday. I was good until I heard them stories, but I was like, damn.
I was getting ready to say if y'all haven't connected with each other, y'all can drop y'all links and show each other some love. Or if you got them blue magics in the air, y'all already know what to do. Y'all know how to connect. But that rest was definitely needed only because I was fired up behind that. I was really fired up behind that. And that should be most people fired up. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Since when is attacking elderly folks or just attacking anybody that's trying to go to their 9 to 5 been a thing? When we jacking that? I ain't jacking that shit. Not at all. It was a situation. I'm gonna break it down, vintage. Um, it was two different stories I heard yesterday, but the main one that really got me mad is the one that we keep hearing so often. You had an elderly woman coming home, almost got sexually attacked, almost got raped. I know they don't want me to say the word, but I'm saying it anyway because that's the main word I know. Because any type of sexual attack towards any women, that's crazy. You gotta be held accountable for that. You try to accost this lady, and then what? You got another situation with a woman going to work and the young boy trying to rob her for her purse and some other stuff. The lady said she didn't really have nothing of importance in there anyway, so even if he would have got away with the shit, you still did that for nothing. And it's sad that you got some of these people out here thinking this is the way to move in life. But guess what? You're gonna put yourself in a situation. It's gonna be another casualty, and you're gonna have another family upset and mourning the loss, and they shouldn't have to. Appreciate you for dropping them links. Word. That's for the people for the replay. It was good to drop the links because the people who might come here, even if they don't build here, there are people who are building on one way or another, but don't get it twisted either. They ain't gonna tolerate too much of the madness, just like I don't. So when you come, play nice. What I always tell y'all, play nice, right? Yeah, I know. I know vintage. And there's so many different aspects, but tonight's panel definitely gonna be something. So oh shoot, Corey, what's going on, baby? And vintage it is because again, some people have lost their morality. They lost their code. Some people are allowing things to happen in front of them, and they just not saying nothing or not doing nothing. Even down to the common citizen, they just allowing shit to happen. You're not sitting here saying, "Nah, that's wrong, man. I gotta say something to do something." And then, like Ryder said earlier about the this community with the whole snitching thing. Look, I'm gonna break this down because I'm a person that's been walking down the middle of life for life. I've always been in tune with my regular citizen shit, and when I've been in the streets or been around the street situation to some degree, I tell you this right now, never was a good look. It's just some things I couldn't see myself doing. But you see some people don't care. They're gonna do it. Sad part about it. And I always felt that, you gotta have that common knowledge to know some things you just ain't gonna be doing and you're not gonna be willing to do on either side. You did something wrong, you did something wrong, you gotta be held accountable. Now, if you want to be technical, if you living by that quote unquote street code, which is really no code to, because there is again no honor amongst thieves. So if you living by this code, right? The code would be you don't say nothing if y'all know y'all did something, right? But y'all gonna say and make somebody stand up on something if it was something that affected y'all, right? Guess what? Some have this common ground. If a child has been killed, right? Or possibly attacked, right? Even on a street code level, you got most niggas with morals that will tell you it's just things in life they ain't doing. It's almost the equivalent of those who been in jail. They'll tell you off the rip the things that they will really hurt and kill somebody in there for if they find out they in there for that. So what you think it really is with street code? Some niggas actually live by that. If you doing that type of wrong shit, we can't condone that, and we got to get rid of you. Oh, we're gonna make an example out of you. Wow, Joker, what's going on, bro? Telling you. Now, if you're a citizen and you witness something and you know it's wrong and you know for a fact you ain't feeling right about it, you say something about it. And even on the street code, if you know somebody that did something that foul, I don't care how street you are, it's just gonna have some of y'all still got principles. Y'all still got core principles that y'all quote unquote abide by, right? So it shouldn't be accepted on no level. Sorry. Snitching would be me and you did a crime, and if we both get wrapped up on something different, I spill the beans on what we did to try to get either a lighter sentence or just the no. If nobody's doing that type of shit, you shouldn't be feeling compelled to stay quiet if you've seen something. Sorry. Y'all really got the shit messed up in the game, man. Now I know, Juice. I ain't talking about you. I'm saying for those who living by that code, y'all still should have a certain morality about things. But again, I don't feel there's no code. And whatever code was there, it ain't being implemented no more. Again, everybody's allowing everything to happen. So I'm dodging this APB. I ain't even gonna ask you what you did, but you good though. I ain't even gonna ask what you did. You're always on your neck, son. You're always on your neck. I'm telling you. So y'all gotta really start coming forth and you know start taking back what you're supposed to take back. I do feel like tonight's conversation will be one of those. So again, the panel will be open for those who wanna chime in. I believe I got it set for 9:30, but if I gotta change it, y'all know ahead of time. So, but hopefully everybody enjoyed their weekend. I know some of y'all was tuned in for your little WrestleMania event. Some was just out and about. Nah, I believe you on that point too, Juice. Ain't supposed to be accepted. But some people will sit there and allow it. See, you could say like some people will say it's music, some people will say it's TV, some say it'll be social media. I say it's a combination of all that got some of these people desensitized. And then again, it's just the backgrounds that they live in. Backgrounds, their surroundings, their communities. If nobody is united, this is what they're seeing. This is where the division continues to happen. So you're gonna have to want to attack these on all angles. And if you don't start getting involved, it's gonna get worse and worse and worse. Said it's rodeo time. What you got in the rodeo out there today, bro? My phone catching up with the chat too. Um, but you're right, Vintage. That like nobody wants to get involved at all, and the ones that do try to get involved, they always got to hit. Oh, why you ain't just you gonna sit there and let that shit happen? That's just like if I see a group of kids getting ready to fight right now, they look like they about to gang up on one. You think I'm gonna allow that to happen? No, I'm gonna intervene like I'm supposed to. And I'm gonna intervene as I'm supposed to because I'm gonna have a logical way to intervene. Because I know how to deal with wild up kids. I done dealt with wild up kids. I have family members that I dealt with. Some family members that I raised. So trust me. I feel like a fake OG and I ain't even the OG yet. Uncle Bill, what's going on, bro? And I'm gonna pin this up too, because that is true. Nobody wants to get involved no more. And I definitely feel like tonight would be a good one. And I encourage those to pop up. And I also encourage those that if they feel it's too touching, hey, you can still drop some gems. Don't matter. You know, certain situations people do get triggered or get bothered by, but that's also a form of healing. And that's also a form of therapy because you got to get through it. We know some people it's hard to try to relive certain situations, but that's still a therapeutic moment because that's still a process of you healing. Because I've always felt like this. It's not saying forget the situation at all, but at some point, certain aspects shouldn't control your life. I feel you, Juice. And see, certain ones I know y'all not going to be able to really pop up because of your work situations, and I can understand that. I would never put none of y'all in those type of situations right there. But for those who know they, you know, anytime the panel is open, no matter what the topic is, y'all more than welcome. Even if y'all got something y'all want to add to it, or even something different you bring to it, no matter. Everything need to be put on the table. That's how you build as a community. You put ideas on the table. You know, and I feel that's another topic that we want to touch up on too, because we got to break down everything, even when it come down to the people that work. Hold on, let me put this up again for fair use. Even for those that work in the field, like how you work in juice, or there's more than people, there's more than a few people that work in the fields, no matter what level they work on. If you know you already had a pre-existing case with a family and it looked like it was dire, those are the people you really need to check on every so often, because this is a situation that you'll have another kid losing their life either by a step parent or an actual parent, or it could be losing their life because the parents were irresponsible and the kid either got hold of a weapon, got hold of some medication, got hold of something, and then hurt and killed themselves, or possibly fell out the window. How many stories we heard about that? Kids falling out the windows, bars not being properly installed, so on. There's so many different things to tackle and topic. So there's never nothing that somebody can't bring as far as topics to the table. Hold on one second. Miss Corey. Blessings, sis. I see
Hello.
you in here.
How you doing? Good morning.
I'm doing good. How are you this morning?
I'm okay. I've been up all night, but I'm digging your conversation. Like you always speak like from the heart, and I really appreciate that about you. I just don't be want to dive in because somebody gonna say something slick, and then my what would they say? I'm gonna get triggered.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you don't have what was I gonna say? You're not an old man, but you got an old man spirit. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah, you're not an old guy, but you got, and some people have that. It's just natural, and
Yeah.
it's a beautiful thing. Now,
Everybody.
have you ever met somebody like a child and the way they talk? You be like, they've been here before,
Yeah.
type thing. So yeah, it's not an age thing. It's I think it's a spiritual thing myself.
Yeah. You sound like a few other ones, even the ones in my area, because some of them that watched me come up was like, damn, I gotta think
Hmm.
he gonna go somewhere left. But surprisingly, a lot of them
Mm,
looked at me recently and was like, damn. He was like, you look like both of your parents, but you got
mhm,
both of their spirits. He was like,
mhm.
man, he was like, you really came up. Like they tried to applaud me out there. I was laughing. I was like, what the hell y'all applauding me for? Ah, because out of everybody that we watched come out the womb, and half of them ain't here.
Mm.
The other half that are here, some of them are either back and forth in jail or they going through a whole bunch of shit. You are actually keeping your head on the swivel. You ain't
But it's
falling
a
victim.
natural thing for you, though. They don't understand. Like congratulating you is it's wonderful. It's good that you see it in me, right? That's what I say because I'm kind of like that too. But it just come natural when somebody can see it and congratulate you for
Yeah.
it. You know.
Yeah, because even one of my, like I said, even one of the dudes in my hood, him and my mom's was like close knit tight. Like that's not my uncle, but
Hmm.
that's not my uncle, but that's my uncle because that nigga
He knew
one
your
day was like,
mom.
yo, he's like, yo, bro. He was like, yo, I don't know what happened. He was like, I'm glad I came in when I did. He was like, yo, Neff, you be wilding sometimes. I say, yeah, I know, but I be wilding for good reason sometimes because again, when it comes to certain things, I'm adamant about that. No elderly folks should be attacked at all. No women should
But
be
you know
attacked. No
what? When
kids
you
should be
feel
attacked.
different and when you are on the right side, it's hard. When
Yeah,
you're on the right side, it is not easy. It's hard being a truth teller. Yeah. My mother was the same way. I used to get in so much trouble trying to defend my mom because she would see kids cussing and stuff. So it's like, watch your mouth. I'd be like, Mom, please don't say anything. Mom, please don't say anything. Like all of us, we used to have to defend my mom because she would just call people out. And now she's gone. Rest in peace. I love her to death. But I'm
Mm.
just like her. And I used to always be like, ooh, I don't want to be nut. I don't want to be like her. Ooh, I don't want to be like her. I'm just like her. Oh my God. I
Yeah,
am
it's
just like my
different.
mom. And I love it too. And I love it. Because I be calling people out on their shit. And they be like, ah, they be good, man.
Yeah, I
They
know.
be getting mad. I be calling people on their shit. They be getting so mad.
Crazy. No, but sometimes you got to be like that because, man, listen.
I can't help it. When I know you lying, I be like, you know that's a motherfucking lie. I mean, I don't say it like that, but I be like, no, you know that's not the truth. I'll say something, but I be like, I have to call it out. You know?
Yeah. Tanya, what's going on, baby?
Like you're lying in my face, dude. I was right there. Like, are you really selling?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Look, I'm Boo Boo the fool. Okay. Like I'm just gonna sit. I'm just gonna be sitting here looking like dum 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 dum.
Sometimes you got to look at them like that because I told
Dum
somebody, I said, you going to sit there and lie in
dum
somebody's face.
dum.
I told somebody, I said, if you're going to sit there and lie in somebody's face, imagine what else you going to do. I said, man, listen, sometimes you got to
Okay.
live in your truth sometimes. That's it. We ain't perfect.
That is so true. That's true. I mean, I'll be lying, but I ain't gonna lie in your motherfucking face. I'm like, you know, and yeah, a liar's a liar's a lie. It's no lie, white lies and no black lies. I don't lie a lot, but I do lie. Shit, we all do. But you ain't gonna sit in my face and be like, yeah, that red is blue over there. You a motherfucking liar.
Like, since when that happened? Oh,
Yeah. That's blue. No, that is red. No, that's blue, motherfucker.
man.
No, that's like that. Like that. That bold.
Yeah, you got some people who be bold like that for real. And you be
Yeah.
like, okay, all right, let's see how far this go.
Ooh, that bold. Oh, you're a motherfucking lie. That is blue all day. I'm just saying.
Man,
I'm giddy. I was up all night. I gotta get some sleep.
You was out here. You was out here YouTube riding. I see.
No, I wasn't. But it's
I'm
okay.
messing with
Mind
you.
your business.
I'm messing with you.
Mind your business.
I see you running around these YouTube streets. Listen, Patty. I ain't gotta mind my business. You forgot I'm everywhere too. I'm
I
everywhere
was on
too.
YouTube.
I'm not messing with
I was on YouTube a little bit, but
Nah,
anyway,
no. I know I'm messing with you. You know how to mess with you. It's
yeah.
early Monday morning.
It's early Monday morning.
Well, no, it's Monday afternoon now. Oh, my hour went by too quick.
It's 9 a.m. where I'm on the West Coast, so it's 9 a.m. over here.
Oh shoot, I
So
forgot.
you're probably noon at the
Yep,
most, right?
it is. Yeah, it's 12:04 over here.
All
I didn't know
right.
you was on the West Coast. I thought you was somewhere like an hour behind or something. 'Cause I got some people who, like in Texas, New Orleans. I know they like an hour behind us.
Yeah,
And
all
then
over the place. Yeah, I'm on the West Coast. West Side.
I got a couple people in this room that from the West. And then I got some from the East, some from the South, some from the North, some around the world.
But what's so weird is though I'm from the West Coast, but I really only listen to the East Coast on here on the YouTube. I don't listen to West Coast people on
What?
here.
Wait a minute. Wait, my scalp hurt. Wait. Somebody
I
actually made me
don't.
pause for a minute. Look at my face. She made me pause. She said she
Oh,
listened to East Coast music. You my man's for that. You know what? I knew you came into the family, right? It's all right, Corey. Welcome to the family, baby. Or something like that. Nah, I
no,
listen
not
to all
and
music.
music and the conversations on YouTube. When I hear conversations from the West Coast, I'd be like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't. I'll be like, y'all niggas lying because I know it too well, I guess. I don't know.
Mhm.
But when I listen to, people from the Midwest, down south, the East Coast, I can vibe with that, but I can't vibe with the West Coast people. I don't know what it is, but
Mhm.
yeah, swear.
Oh, somebody else popped up in here. Amos. Famous Amos. What's going on, my guy? Oh, shit. Angel, what's going on, baby? I see y'all in here,
Baby, I like that. Baby,
baby.
you better trademark that. So somebody gonna steal it.
hmm
Somebody gonna steal it. You better
Let them
trademark
steal it.
it. Say
Listen,
that's my shit.
listen. I'm the man with the quota.
Baby.
Listen, I'm the man with the quotables and the audibles, and I don't need a portable. I'm
Oh, somebody gonna steal it. I like that, baby. I like that. But I'm gonna drop down. I was just listening to you. I'm gonna have me some breakfast and get me some sleep and bless you, you cool people, and keep on doing what you're doing.
I appreciate you. And anytime the panel open or any discussion, you're more than welcome. Oh yeah, I'm being nosy before you drop down what you having for breakfast. I'm being nosy. I'm trying to motivate myself. I ain't eating nothing yet.
Um, I'm gonna have a fish taco actually.
Oh shit. It ain't even Tuesday yet, but you
Sometimes I'll eat dinner for breakfast and I'll eat breakfast for dinner. I don't care. For me, food is food.
have
Just time to eat.
I don't
You
blame you.
better be happy to get an egg. Come on now. Some people don't have anything to eat. I'm appreciative for everything. And the fish taco is amazing.
I don't know. It's been a minute since I ate one,
The fish taco is amazing.
but oh shit. Facts.
Okay, have a good day. I'll talk to you later.
No doubt. You have a good one too, and enjoy your morning.
All right, peace.
Peace. Shout outs to Curry for popping up on the panel. Appreciate those who tuned in from the morning cipher. Now it's the afternoon cipher. My bad. My bad. Y'all know what time it is. Shout outs to the plug. Definitely some good people in here. Appreciate y'all for dropping them links. Angel, don't worry, you might get one. I see you came in here trying to fake troll. You might actually get one of those. I put that in motion. A couple of days I'm trying to put in motion, so don't worry. It's time and process, don't worry. But you'll definitely get one of those. Again, hopefully everybody is enjoying their Monday. For some, y'all already in Tuesday. So hopefully y'all enjoying y'all Tuesdays as well. But yeah, tonight's conversation definitely gonna be one, so I'm more than welcome. I'm trying to debate. Think I could do something this afternoon. That live panel is still going on tonight. I might have to change the time. I'm gonna see. I could come back later on with some music. I don't know. And for those who just tuned in or might be new here, this Thursday, open mic music, poetry, and even comedy is back. And again, I do appreciate those who tuned in last Thursday. That was something therapeutic. That was raw, unscripted, just me. Might have a couple surprises this Thursday. Yo, Cutthroat, if you still in the chat, let your boy Frankie know it's back. If he ain't shadow watching, tell him it's back Thursday. It was back last Thursday, and I was by myself, but it was all good. And we even had a kind of a touching moment, but nothing out the normal. No, you didn't miss too much, Angel. Well, you just catch what you can catch. Um, I seen you was baking that little carrot cake. I want some. Yeah, I'm being greedy. Don't worry. But we definitely be in the building for that Thursday night. So I'll set a time reminder on that. Yeah, but see, that was the thing because the minute I played that, I didn't even notice that was a copywritten song. But that's a song I listen to damn near on the daily. So I'm like, all right, it is what it is. Well, Angel, don't worry, I'm coming for my piece. I'm gonna take the international Uber. I'm coming for my piece of cake. I think I could do something this afternoon though. And if somebody would kindly drop the backup channel, and even the ones that's catching the replay that haven't been here in a minute, sub to that backup channel. Yeah, I see. I got you laughing. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Miss April, what's going on? Happy Monday. Yeah, I don't know. I think I might do that this afternoon. Angel, can you do me a favor and drop the link for the backup channel, please? Kindly appreciate you. Might be around that time. See, you gonna be home just in time for that. It ain't gonna be early like it was yesterday, only because yesterday it was an on and off vibe. I was good till them stories came up, shattered my spirit. So I just said, "Fuck everything." And I know some was looking for me to go live last night, and I do apologize. I was going to bring up tonight's topic last night, but couldn't get my thoughts clear. I ain't gonna lie, it almost made me cry because that's really disheartening, though. We're gonna definitely get to that tonight. Appreciate you, Tanya. Oh, if y'all in the chat or y'all shadow watching, if y'all ain't subbed to that backup, I would appreciate you if you did. So I will be going live around 5 on that channel. So Angel, don't start doing that same madness Platty be doing. Got something to add to the day. You know what? Now you don't get no carrot cake. Just leave it there. Taking the whole damn tray. Since it's bigger than you, you don't need it. And for those who was in the live yesterday on the backup channel, we was rocking out until they started hating, like they always do. And then I did come directly back. Some of y'all must not have got the message when I said that. If something go on, I'm coming back. And some of y'all did come back. Nah, you don't need that carrot cake, Angel. You don't need it. That's why you laughing. Stop being greedy. Give to the needy. DMX voice. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely go 5 o'clock. So some on the West Coast, it's only gonna be 2 in the afternoon. For those overseas, you might catch it just in time. So we're gonna definitely be in there rocking out. I made the mistake last time and I realized it. So, and I should have realized it was something wrong there. But hey, it is what it is. I know, Angel. I know. It's nothing wrong with a good carrot cake, especially if it's homemade. Yeah, busting on all cylinders. But I do want to say this before I do get out of here. I think I'm gonna try to get myself together food wise, my damn self. Anytime you're doing things of that nature, you need to be held accountable. Don't care if you youth, don't care if you young adults, don't care if you actual adults. When you're doing certain crimes of certain natures, you need to be held accountable. And honestly, I feel you shouldn't be going there at all, but you can't speak for everybody. But I feel if you are on that type of time, you are going to be held accountable. It's only a matter of time. And remember this one thing: karma is real. Whether it come back quick or it come back somewhere down the line, it does come back. So when you've done something on that type of nature, you gotta expect it to come. Yeah, I'm gonna check your community wall in a second. Definitely gonna check that. But always take this into consideration too, for those who are still intending on doing harm of that nature. Just know, you catch that wrong situation, could be your last situation. If you don't want it to be your last situation, you better change your present situation before it's too late. But this definitely was a good topic of discussion this morning. And tonight's discussion definitely going to be a good one. So I'm going to go on get myself figured out for lunch. But I will be on the backup around 5 o'clock. So hope to see y'all all with your dance shoes on. We're going to be in there. And I definitely appreciate everybody for tuning in. If y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Yo, Realist, what's going on? You late for church, baby? Damn, all y'all niggas late for church. Well, I'm gonna give you at least 5 more minutes of a breakdown. Realist, how you always late for church, son? Nah, I'm messing with you, bro. I feel a couple people missing. And it could be shadow watching. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia. I feel y'all in here. My spirits just say it. I feel y'all in here. King, what's going on, bro? But don't let it be your last situation, though. Really don't. You got so much to offer. You might not see it, but you got more to offer than just attacking people on those type of natures. It don't always fit out well for you, and it's not a good look. Period. Not on either level. Nah, I know, bro. You all good, so you know I'm fucking with you, bro. Appreciate you, Vintage. Yeah, because I'm gonna be on that backup channel. That backup channel gonna be for the music. And whatever I don't decide to bring here, yeah, I'm gonna talk about over there. So it is what it is. But again, I do appreciate y'all. And if y'all was late to the service, I would kindly appreciate y'all if y'all start playing the organs out. Yes, this was the morning smoke session. And this was a good conversation with people. But I'll definitely be back on the backup around 5, so I'll see most of y'all. And you know we gonna do the damn thing, so again, if you was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to the Shadow Watchers. Matter of fact, Shadow Mafia. I ain't even calling y'all watchers no more. Because y'all still rocking anyway. So shout out to the Shadow Mafia. Y'all know y'all. If everybody that was in attendance, whether y'all was new or not, you know love is love and it would be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is give you real. So all I'm gonna do is give you real spill and real topics and real building at some point. We're gonna definitely be on it. I'll definitely see y'all around that time, 5 o'clock. No ifs, fans, or buts. And don't be hating from outside the club because you can't get in. I'll definitely see y'all later on. Y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. Until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.